Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bible Illustrated Hands. Today's question comes from Sam Webster. He sent me his question over my Facebook page. Why do you think God forbade us knowledge in creation? This is a question I pondered and I'm not sure on. Thank you for your question, Sam. Thing is, God didn't forbid us knowledge per se because there's in a lot of ways and in most cases there's nothing wrong with knowledge. However, what God did forbid us was knowledge of good and evil. Why is that so? Well, when we know evil, we will naturally be tempted to actually, try it, use it, and so on, as Adam and Eve ultimately did. There is this anecdote about this kid who was sent to a priest, for confession, and, the kid goes, and the priest, not knowing what to ask the child, what to confess, so he starts, well, did you lie to your parents? And he says, no. Well, did you ever wake up without making your bed? And the kid says, no. Did you ever, take money from your mom's purse? And the kid says, no, but that's a really good idea. This is literally what is happening because, sometimes, for example, take for this as an example. There are some cultures, granted very few at the moment, that simply don't have money. They don't know how to use money. Everything is common. And in such societies, there's practically no greed. But as soon as money appears, you can be absolutely certain that things will get greedy, and so on. Also, in the story of the Tower of Babel, we can also see that progress is something that prevents us big time from approaching God. Because sadly, if there isn't a thorn in our side, we tend to forget God, and this is a recurring theme in the Old Testament, as I mentioned in my previous video. Whenever the Jews forget God, He sends them enemies to conquer them, and this is precisely because of that reason. So, it is a rather complicated issue, but yeah, by itself, knowledge isn't bad. But there is some knowledge that, when you learn it, you can get tempted to actually perform it, and that is why God forbids us to learn the knowledge of evil. Bye.